I'll just check on this. Let me see something real quick.
Before I think of the stuff I might miss, but now Stephanie, you guys ready to check out your picture effort?
What you doing, man? Hold up, man. Come on, man.
Tell you good, man.
Nah, bro, you got her. Come on, man. Who you picked? Golden State. What the hell? Bro, I need to get your number, man. You gonna go get some money, man. You know how to play like this.
Man, what?
And the Texans will win the division, but they're probably the weakest seed when it comes to the playoffs. They're not great teams, but they're good enough to get to the playoffs.
Yeah, just benefiting from weak divisions, probably. All right, well, a pretty strong division, the AFC North, the Bengals and the Ravens, they've both fallen off a bit recently. Which team gets back on track Sunday?
The Ravens. The Ravens have the defense to get back intact, but I don't know what I'm hearing out of Baltimore about the quarterback situation for this weekend. That could cause some question marks of who starts at quarterback this weekend. So I'm going to wait and save my thought process until I see who's going to be the quarterback this weekend.
See, I don't know you as well as I thought I did. I thought you were going to say, ain't nobody care. The Steelers going to win.
Yeah, true. But I'm trying to give us a good, I want to thank you all for watching. Emma, I love you, girl. I love you. Keep on doing your thing. Quit making them let them folks make you say what you don't want to say. Love you. See y'all next week on the corner on 21st and Pratt.
I have no reaction. I've told you guys, and I've told you guys consistently, a reaction comes from me if and when he walks in the door.
Well, I think it's safe to say that Mike Tomlin's Earl Brown, that was reaction enough, because 4 o'clock Eastern, that was the magic hour in Pittsburgh, and no Lev Bell, a topic we will certainly discuss over the next 60 minutes and change. Lindsey Rhodes, I'm Cole Wright, Total Access is on the air.
Yeah, first up, big news out of Mexico City today. We were supposed to have a game this week, Rams Chiefs on Monday, but the league announced today that is not going to happen. They say that the field conditions at Estadio Azteca are not up to the league's standard for playability, and they will not be by Monday. So they're moving the game to Los Angeles and will now play that game at the Coliseum. Mike Garafolo, I cannot imagine that this was a decision that the league made lightly, what with their focus on the international series and growing the game outside of the States. How bad was this field?
It was bad enough that they took all that into consideration, the fact that people had made travel plans. They obviously didn't want to break those. They wanted to play this game at Estadio Azteca, but they had some recent events. They've had a lot of rain as well, and those events included soccer games and a Shakira concert. She must have shaken her hips a little bit too hard there. They tried to replant the sod this week, but they pulled in some experts, some independent experts, also some experts that the NFLPA uses, their own people, the teams as well, and they were checking this field out. They had been for weeks, but only recently, within the last week or so, did they feel like maybe this field would not hold up and realize nothing that they were going to be able to do was going to make it a playable surface that would be safe, number one, but two, also that would allow for the quality of play that one would expect from both of these teams as well. So every time a team gives up a home game to go internationally, they have to have their stadium on hold as a contingency plan. That's why this game is being played at the Coliseum.
Rams just traveled yesterday to Colorado Springs to practice for the week to prepare for the altitude of Mexico City. What does this change of plans mean for them?
They're going to stay out there. I guess you figure, why not train at altitude, and why not follow through with a plan that you had to be out there all week and then come back on the weekend? And, you know, the Eagles last year had a game in Seattle and then in LA against the Rams. They stayed out in LA for that week. They talked about that bonding experience that came in the middle of the season. So the Rams hopeful maybe they'll get something like that out of it, and also maybe training at altitude will have them ready for Sunday's game against a track meet of a Chiefs team. Speaking of the Chiefs, spoke to a team official who said nothing changes for us except the fact that our plane on Sunday is going to go to LA instead of Mexico. They're going to leave on Sunday anyway.
And I tell you, hats off to the Rams logistics people. What a week it has been for them between the fire, the response to the shooting, the travel to Colorado Springs, which, as I just said, happened yesterday. We've got a shot of them boarding the aircraft, actually. They've got this adjustment now to plan for. We heard that they're giving 10,000 tickets to first responders, so there will be some good that comes of the change of venue. We've got a former Ram here in the building, though, and Kurt Warner feels a little conflicted about the change.
Well, I think there's two sides of the table here. One side, it's disappointing to hear that it's just one thing that players love is the spectacle of being able to be kind of the only show in town and, you know, take the trip to London or take the trip to Mexico City where a game hasn't been played in a while and get a chance to, showcase our game on that stage. So disappointing that they're going to move it from that standpoint. But as a player, bottom line is you want to be in a position to play your best football, especially a game like this that could have such huge ramifications down the road that when it comes to field conditions, every player, every team, every organization wants to make sure that when they're putting their players out there, they're in a situation where they feel extremely safe. They didn't feel that in Mexico City, so I think it's the right move to move the game to LA. Thank you, Kurt. Now Shakira playing 0 part Lavelle not showing up to sign his franchise tender today at 4 o'clock. The former Steeler back now ineligible to play for the remainder of 2018. Lev now becoming unrestricted free agent entering next season. And Bell's former head coach Mike Tomlin knows that Bell isn't just a businessman, he's a businessman.
I understand that business is an element of the game of football, and there are elements of the game, relationships within the game, football-related relationships that we all hold near and dear and understand. And then football at this level, there's also a business element. And even when we don't understand it, we're sensitive to it. So we're not shocked when things happen from a business